I am Christine Tilin Hilo, the first reporter of our group. The topic I will be discussing is about the school policies and their functions. School policies are vital for maintaining an organized and structured learning environment. They provide clear guidelines and expectations for students, staff, and parents, helping to ensure the smooth operation of the institutions. These reports explain various types of schools policies, their functions, and provide examples for better understanding. Number 1. Code of Conduct. A code of conduct outlines the expected behaviors for students, staff, and sometimes parents within the school environment. It sets a standard for ethical behavior and discipline, guiding individuals on how to act respectfully and responsibly. The function of this policy is to maintain a respectful and safe environment, to promote personal responsibility and accountability, to ensure consistent behavior and discipline across the school community. Example, respect for others. Students are expected to treat their peers and staff members with kindness and respect. Number 2, attendance policy. An attendance policy specifies the expectations regarding students' attendance, including rules on absences, tardiness, and the process for reporting them. It often outlines the consequences for excessive absences or unexcused tardiness. The functions of this policy is to ensure students are present for the majority of learning time, to reduce unnecessary interruptions in the learning process, to foster a sense of responsibility in the students regarding their educations. Example, students must provide a parent's or guardian note explaining any absence within 48 hours. After 5 unexcused absences in a semester, the student may face detention or a meeting with the school counselor. Number 3. Dress Code Policy. A dress code policy establishes the type of clothing and appearance standards that students must be adhered to while school premises. This often includes restrictions on overly casual clothing, inappropriate logos, or accessories that could cause distractions. The functions of this policy is to promote a professional and focused learning environment, to prevent students from wearing clothing that would disrupt the academic environment or be offensive, to ensure students are dressed appropriately for safety, particularly during physical activities. Example, appropriate clothing, no clothing with offensive language or images. Inappropriate items, students may not wear the hats or hoodies in class unless permitted for religious or health reasons. Number 4, Grading and Assessment Policy. The grading and assessment policy sets out how student academic progress will be measured and graded. It may include criteria for tests, assignments, projects, and other assessments that contribute to the student overall grade. The functions of this policy to ensure consistency and fairness in the evaluating students' work, to provide clear expectation about what students need to do to achieve success, to help identify areas where students may need additional support. Example, students are graded on a 100-point scale with 40% of the final grade coming from exam and 60% from assignments and participation. Late work will be penalized by the 10% deduction per day unless there is a valid reason such as illness. Number 5, Anti-Bullying Policy Explanation. Policy. An anti-policy policy defines bullying behavior and outlines the procedures for reporting, investigating, and addressing bullying incidents within the school. It typically covers various types of bullying, including physical, verbal, and cyberbullying. The function of this policy to create a safe and inclusive school environment where students can learn without fear of harassment, to outline clear procedures for reporting and responding to bullying incidents, and to support victims and ensures bullies are held accountable. Example reporting: a student who witnessed bullying should report it to a teacher or counselor. The consequences of bullying can lead to suspension, counseling, or other corrective actions.
Good day everyone. So I am Shalami Apipito. So this is the continuation of school policies under function. Number 6 is technology use policies. The technology use policies provides guidelines on how students and staff use technology within the school. This includes the use of computers, mobile devices, the internet, and other digital tools. So the function of this is to promote responsible and safe use of technology. Second is to ensure that technology is used to enhance learning and not become a distraction. Third is to protect students from inappropriate content and potential online risk. Example, internet use. Student may only access educational website during school hours. Personal devices must be kept in locker unless required for specific academic activities. Number 7, safety and emergency procedures policy. These policies outline how the student will handle emergencies such as fire drills, lockdowns, or natural disasters. It provides clear procedures for evacuation, lockdowns, and other safety protocols. The function is to ensure the safety of students and staff during emergencies. Second is to provide clear, actionable steps to follow in case of various safety scenarios. Third is to prepare students and staff for emergencies through drills and training. Example, fire drills procedure. Students must exit the building in order, fashion, and assemble at designated meeting point. Lockdown procedure. If there is a threat to school, students must lock classroom doors and remain quiet until given further instructions. Number 8, special education policy. The special education policy ensures that students with disabilities or special education needs are provided with appropriate accommodation and support to facilitate their learning. This includes modifying teaching method, providing assistive technology, and offering additional service like counseling. The function of this is to ensure equal access to education for all students. Second is to provide tailored support for students with special needs to help them succeed academically. Third is to comply with legal requirements for inclusive education. Example, students with learning disabilities may receive extra time for tests or assignments. A student with physical disabilities may be provided with wheelchair access and classroom modification. Number 9, health and wellness policy. This policy focuses on physical and mental well-being of students. It may include guidelines on nutrition, physical activities, mental health support, and general health practices. The function of this is to ensure student physical and mental health needs are met while at school. Second is to promote healthy habit and well-being among students. Third is to provide a supportive environment for students facing health-related challenges. Example, nutritional standard. The school will provide healthy snack and meals in cafeteria. And mental health support, a school counselor is available for students who need emotional support or counseling. Is disciplinary policy. The disciplinary policy specified how violation of school rules be handled, including the type of misconduct and correspond consequences. It aimed to address behavioral issues and promote a safe, respectful environment. The function of this is to maintain order and discipline within the school. Second is to ensure that consequences for misbehavior are fair and consistent. Third is the correct and rehabilitates students' behavior through appropriate intervention. Example, minor misconduct. A student who disrupts class may be given a warning or detention. Severe misconduct. A student who physically assaults another may face suspension or expulsion depending on the severity.
Good day, everyone. So, this is my report. So, important of school policies. So, here are 5 importance of school policies. Number 1 is consistency and fairness. Policies ensure that all students and staff are subject to the same rules and regulation, fostering a sense of fairness and consistency in school operation. The number 2 is safety and well-being. So, safety policies help to protect students and staff from harm both physically and emotionally in a student and staff. Number 3, academic success. So, academic policies set clear expectations for students and teachers, promoting a higher standard of learning and achievement. Number 4 is conflict resolution. So, disciplinary policies and behavioral guidelines provide a framework for resolving conflicts, whether between student or between student and teachers. So, lastly, number 5 is legal compliance. School must adhere to local, state, and federal laws. Policies ensure that the institution is compliant with these laws, particularly in areas related to students' rights, health, and safety. So, as a teacher soon, we must know what is the policies and regulation in our school, and so that we can teach well and deliver the student, uh, the student and also the student must know what is the school policies so that they are aware. So as a conclusion, in summary, school school policies play a vital role in maintaining an organized, safe, and productive learning environment. These guidelines not only to regulate the day-to-day operation of a school, but also ensure that students are provided with the support, fairness, and opportunities they, they need to succeed academically and personally. So by addressing various aspects of school life from academic expectation to student behavior and safety policies, help school to foster a positive atmosphere conducive to the growth and development of all members of the school community. So This report provides a general overview, and specific policies may vary by school, district, or country depending on local regulation and cultural context. That's all. Thank you.